going to show you how to make bolognese sauce. So let's get to it. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to make my family's traditional Italian bolognese sauce. So what we're going to need are 2 medium-sized onions, 1 large carrot, 1 stick of celery, premium beef mince, 500 grams, a handful of basil and parsley, a glass of wine for deglazing, some olive oil, 1 clove of garlic, a tablespoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, a teaspoon of mixed dried herbs, 1 small chili, and a mixing spoon. Let me not forget my homemade tomato sauce. We make this annually. It is absolutely beautiful. But if you don't have that, which most people won't find in their cupboard, I suggest you use a canned tomato. This one is finely chopped. You can get the whole ones, that's fine, and just break it up. I would suggest 3 of these cans. Okay, so I'm turning my heat to a medium heat. We don't want the oil too hot. And I'm adding olive oil to the pan, to the point where the base of the pan is covered in oil. We don't want it too deep. So we start with our onion, carrot and celery. We don't need to wait for the pan to heat up. We simply add it in, like so. Now we allow this to cook for a couple of minutes until you find that the vegetables have become translucent. So from here, we add our garlic. We don't want the garlic to overcook. We simply add it towards the end and give it a nice, quick saute. And to this, we add our beef. We want to get this down to a point where it's broken down quite nicely. We don't want chunks left through the mixture necessarily, unless you like that, but I prefer otherwise. We cook this through until it's nicely golden brown. To this, I'm going to add about a half a tablespoon of salt. Nice pinch of pepper. We allow it to brown off a little bit, and we continue to break it down until we have it in little minced pieces. To this mixture, I'm going to add some mixed dried herbs. Just a pinch. Mix it through well. Because this wasn't frozen, I'm finding that there isn't that much water, but if you do get water, you need to fry it off until that water has evaporated. We don't want any water sitting at the bottom. We want this mince nicely browned. It throws off a better flavour. Browning the mince sweetens the sauce. As I said before, that's what we're looking for. So you can see there's no water at the bottom of the pan. The vegetables are a good colour. There's no brown or burnt vegetables, as you can see. Smells divine. Okay, I think we're ready for the red wine. This deglazes the bottom of the fry pan, which adds extra flavour. So all the golden brown bits around the side. Now to this, I'm going to add my tomato. As I said before, I'm using 1 large jar, but for this amount of meat and this recipe, if you're going to use the canned tomatoes, I would suggest 3 cans. The best way to cook a sauce is to bring it to the boil. Once it's come to the boil, you reduce the heat and allow it to cook for about an hour. So in order for this to happen, so that it doesn't dry out, I would add approximately 1 cup, which I'm doing now, 1 cup of water to the Bolognese sauce, just to lengthen it. Add chili. I'm also going to add my handful of basil. I love to use basil because it sweetens the sauce, and the parsley goes beautifully and complements it well as well. I will add an extra bit of salt, about another 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and mix that in well. I'll just let it cook out until it reaches boiling point, and then I'm going to turn it down and let it simmer away. Okay, so the sauce has reached boiling point. I'm going to turn it down, as I said before, to simmer. Now that can sit for up to 45 minutes, even an hour. If you want a super delicious sauce, you can turn it on a really low heat and cook it for even up to 3 hours, which is what a lot of Italian families do. So you can see that the sauce has reduced quite significantly, almost half. You can also see here that there's an oil that has formed across the top of the pot. This is a good indication that your sauce is ready. So it's quite thick, very beautiful. I just tasted it, it's perfect, the salt's perfect, and I believe the consistency of sauce to mince is beautiful, and I'm very impressed with it. Okay, so our beautiful Bolognese sauce is ready. Now we're going to boil some pasta. You will have seen in my last video that I made fresh pasta. We have some here today. So to a pot of water, I would suggest you add a large tablespoon of salt, which I've already done. And to that, once it's come to the boil, you simply add your pasta to the boiling water. Fresh pasta only needs about 3 to 4 minutes max. Try it out about 3 to determine whether or not it's as you would like it to be. You can see that the water is rolling nicely. That is the consistency that we want. You will find that if you get your water rolling at the right consistency and right boiling point, you will not need to add oil. And that's the kind of thing I'm talking about, what you can see there. My spaghetti bolognese is so easy and it's so tasty. Put a little bit of parmesan on it, and I'm gonna have a try. Girls, come in and try some. That was delicious. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on so then you can be notified every single time my mum posts a video. Bye!